Hi guys and girls, it's Team Massive Joe's sponsored athlete Asha Coulthard here with episode number 4, Keeping Up with Asha, a fitness model's journal. So I just want to start off by saying a huge thanks for everyone for sending in and posting and tagging me in your beauty videos this week. It was really exciting to receive them, and I'm so glad that you all got out there and gave them a go. Yeah, so that was really great, thanks. Just to recap a little bit on what's happened this week. So I'm currently 4 weeks out from FitX, so it's getting close. It's actually 26 days, so a little bit less than 4 weeks. So this week my cardio's increased. So I'm doing 5 morning sessions, so I'm doing 5 fasted cardios, and I'm doing 2 PM sessions. So generally after training I'll do an hour walk. And also I'm getting up Saturday mornings and going for a walk as well, so that's just a little bit extra. So this week my training changes a little bit. It's going to be targeted mainly on areas where I need to maintain my muscle mass, so targeting my shoulders and booties, hamstrings. So they're my 3 major priorities pretty much up until comp. So aiming to keep everything well portioned as well. So I'll throw in a few of those videos hopefully in the next series. So my diet's still pretty well on track, leaning down, and I'm still sitting on 1,300 calories, so I haven't dropped anything yet. So seeing how this week goes, if I start to plateau a little bit, then obviously I may increase the cardio instead of dropping my calories. So yeah, I'll just play it by ear and let you know how I go in next week's video. So let's start off by answering a few questions that I had this week. So I had a whole bunch of questions, so I hope I got back to you all, and if not, then just give me a little buzz. So one of the questions was, what carb sources do you eat? So for my breakfast I eat oats. For my pre-workout I have Carbolin. So Carbolin is a supplement that you buy at Massive Joe's. I tend to have that pre-workout because it's not heavy on my stomach and it's a sustained energy. So yeah, I find that's really great for my pre-workout. And then for my post-workout I have brown rice. So yeah, they're my 3 carb sources that I have. Another question was, is there a benefit for training booty by itself rather than training legs twice a week? So yeah, of course there is a benefit from it. The benefit would be that you're targeting your glutes in a booty workout, whereas with my leg sessions I target obviously more my quads. You target hamstrings, I throw in calves. So yeah, it's more of an all over leg session, whereas booty is mainly just glutes and hamstrings. So yeah, there is definitely a benefit to training booty by itself. Another question I had was regarding a post I put up on Instagram this week, and it was the trusting the process post. And the question was, how do you know which process to trust? So I can just give you a few little tips on this. And yeah, if you have any further questions, just hit me up through Facebook. So firstly, finding a coach that you can trust, someone that understands your goals, your needs, and obviously someone that's really experienced is always a great place to start. Next would be believing and trusting yourself. So believing that you're going to make it to stage and trusting that process and having that faith in yourself is huge. So that's probably one of the biggest things, that you just have to have trust in yourself. Asking questions. So if something's not feeling right and you know that it's not feeling right, then you need to ask questions, because there's always an answer for something. Don't let anything go unanswered. So just ask questions, get opinions. If you're doing something you're unsure about, then just ask questions about why you're doing that. Another thing is, you're gonna get tired. So this is a huge thing in the process. So as your calories drop and your cardio increases, then you're going to get tired. It's part of the process. So there's no extra stimulant or extra, pre-workout that you can take that's going to fix this. It's just part of the process. You're going to get tired. So yeah, just knowing the process and getting your coach, your trainer to explain the process, that's probably a huge thing. So I'm really glad I got asked this question, because there are so many unanswered things about this. So yeah, just if you have any questions regarding it, just let me know. So another one was problems I face personally. So obviously, getting tired is something that I face and everyone's going to face. And another big one is my stress levels increase. And my friends and family and everyone around me will know this. So having the support and letting people understand that that's what happens in your process. So everyone's different, it might not happen to you, but yeah, it happens to me. So letting them know that that's how you react, is really beneficial for my prep. And also, having a coach that can help you through that. And also, I couldn't do it without my little sister. She's there every single day for me and with me through this process. So having that supportive network around me is, it's a blessing in disguise. So I couldn't do it without her. That is why she is coming to FitX with me this year. So I'm really, really excited to take her along and share the experience with her. So I'm going to have a great team behind me. I have a slight OCD problem, so I need to have a plan. I need to have things written down, and if things don't go to plan, then this is where my stress levels increase. So that's a huge thing with me. So my coach and everyone knows this as well. So things are worked around this. I plan to succeed. That's my number one rule. Another one was, where do you get your hair done? So I get my hair done at Show Off Hair and Beauty, which is based here in Adelaide, down in Glenelg. So it's a lovely little salon. She does my tannings, my nails, and my hair extensions. So she does it all. So hit them up on Facebook or Instagram, or she has a website as well. So it's just showoffhair.com.au. I'm really excited for them. So this week's video is regarding my meal prep and my daily meals. So I'm really excited to share this with you. I had a lot of questions regarding this, obviously my carbs and whatnot, so I'll show you those throughout the video. And we'll go from there. So thanks everyone. Okay, so here we are with my first meal prep video. So this is my breakfast meal. So my first meal of the day that I have after my fasted cardio. So here we have some baby spinach, some tomatoes, mushrooms, and I put zucchini, and of course my egg whites and one egg. And I cook with coconut oil, as you just saw. So coconut oil is really beneficial, because when you cook it, it doesn't turn into a bad fat. So that's why I like to cook with coconut oil. So I make sort of like a scrambled egg here. So I cook all my vegetables up and then put my eggs in. And it's really quick and easy to do it like this. This is a good way to have breakfast, as you see, there it is. And also my oats. So I have oats as my carbs and eggs as my protein, and obviously my fat as well. So I like to put cinnamon on top of my oats, just to add a little bit of flavour, makes it a little bit more exciting, makes it taste like you're having donuts. Not really, but it does. So that's like what I like to do. I also have a decaffeinated black coffee with natural sweetener, as you saw. So moving on to my meal prep. So I'm having turkey breast at the moment. So I buy it like this because it comes in a 2 kilo pack, which is really, it's really helpful to find it like this. And also it's frozen. So once you cook it, it's quite fresh. And as you can see, it cooks quite easy. It comes in its own little pan. So you just put it in the oven, and you have to have it in there for about 2 to 3 hours. If it's not defrosted, obviously, and it comes out cooked, just perfected. So it's really great. So next what I do is I lay all my containers out and weigh up all my turkey. So yeah, as you can see, everything's well portioned. Everything has to be really, really precise at this time of my prep. So as you can see, there's all little bits in there just to make sure I've got my numbers correct. And then I also add broccoli and green beans. So I like to have green beans because I don't feel as bloated with green beans as what I do with broccoli. So if you start to feel like the broccoli is bloating you a little bit, then green beans is always a great option. So that's what I like to do. So I do about half and half with green beans and broccoli. So they're weighed as well. So everything's weighed that I eat at the moment. So yeah. Moving on to my fats. So this is walnuts I like to have as my fat. So once again, I have to weigh out all my fats. So everything's the same, all my meals are the same. So these meals that I'm doing now are for meal 2, 3, 4 and 5. So that's what I'm doing. I've actually prepped for 4 days here. So you don't always have to prep for 4 days. I generally like to prep for 3 to 4 days. Any time after that, the food starts to get a bit funny. So yeah, just make sure you don't prep any longer than those days. If you are, then just pop it in the freezer and pull it out a day before. So that's all my meals done for the week, or 4 days. So it's really great to be organised, prepare to succeed, like I said before. And there we go, there's my brown rice. So I use an organic gluten-free brown rice. That's my post-workout. I add that into my post-workout meal, which you will see next. So my post-workout meal is a little bit different. So that's all those meals done and completed. It's a great feeling once it's been completed and finished. So moving on to, this is my post-workout meal. So I have a few little vegetables there, just zucchini and mushroom, and I like to use the pork natural seasoning G-Spit. And there's my brown rice, and I add in baby spinach as well for my greens. I just find it cooks really nice with my meal. Moving on to my protein source is fish at the moment. So this is a bassa fish. I find that this is a really, really light fish. It's not a real smelly, fishy fish, so having to eat it every night, I don't struggle with this fish at all. So I cook my fish up and then I throw my vegetables in just so they're nice and crispy. And there's my baby spinach, so I throw that in last, just so it's nice and fresh. And then I cook all that up. Obviously I threw in the natural spit seasoning on my fish as well, so that gives it a little bit more flavour. The G-Spit seasonings are really great because they are natural, so yeah, get your hands on those. They are in store at Massive Joe's as well. So that's my post-workout meal. There's my carbs all measured out, and that's all done. So yeah, that's my meal prep for this week. So I hope you've all got some nice little tips there. You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button and